moving on
to the second piece.
parse.
Yes. So we're gonna go on Instagram and look for the first poem that comes up under hashtag poetry. First piece that comes up is under Zero Roads at Zero Roads.
Spelt out like
Zero Roads. Yeah. And the poem goes, I want to show you my love, but you can't see me through the walls around your heart.
Okay.
Ooh.
For visual context, it's in like a iMessage
Okay.
form. So
okay.
so that gives like some further
Yeah.
context.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
Okay.
show you my love, but you can't see me through the walls around your heart.
I appreciate like the mixed medium.
The visual helps.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
visual helps. It's it's an iMessage
It
window
makes it
with
seem
like
more like a plea instead of like a statement. It's not like
And
a general
the
statement. It's like
timestamp-
this is a specific thing to somebody.
The timestamp
Yeah.
on the iMessage is today, 3:08 a.m. So maybe they're like,
That's a booty call.
right,
Yeah,
or maybe
desperate booty call too, G.
or maybe it's like a really like a night after drinking, and then,
yeah.
you know what I'm
Word,
saying.
word.
Yeah.
But if it was a night after drinking, then like I think it would be more reckless. If it would be more emojis on this.
Make it seem suspect
Right.
now.
Facts.
Yeah.
So thoughts and like your score out of 10.
Out of 10,
Yeah,
I don't know.
there's poetic merit.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
This
like,
is not-
like
yeah.
it's more of like a observation metaphor type
But
thing.
I really,
Yeah.
but I really fuck with like it being within the context of an iMessage
Right.
at 3:08 a.m. That adds so much. Like visual poetry is a form of poetry.
Yeah,
And
word. New mediums, we out here.
And,
Right.
and this being like what it is, like personally, like I would score this in like specifically because of like the context of the iMessage. I would give this like high 6s if not 7s.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah.
Because like the poem structurally is like but like the visuals, the aesthetics around it just bring that much more artistic interpretation to it.
Word.
But you know what? Like, here's my thing, right? I'm looking at it, right? And in the picture, you see that it's a message, right? But there's no message that comes before that. So this wasn't a conversation.
Right, no, this
was a
right,
random thought that you have. And
Or maybe
to me,
maybe they got their number and it's like this is me putting myself out there.
Maybe it was like a bad first
that's
date.
what I'm saying. Like, if this is you putting yourself out there just like that, I would have loved this more if there was like messages going on, or she was saying something, or the person was saying something to the other person, and they were like, you know what, this is our problem right now, right? Based off of the conversation,
more story.
right? Yeah, I want more story.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like that standing alone, it doesn't really do a lot for me because it feels like it's a small observation. It's like,
I want to show you my love, but you can't see me through the walls around your heart. It's like that is like
that feels super condescending to me.
it does
a little bit.
It does,
Yeah.
but it's like I think
your fault.
right?
Yeah.
Which is
your
fucked up.
fault.
Which is fucked up. But at the same time, like I just really enjoy like what they're trying to do conceptually.
Yeah,
like which is why it's not in like 7.5 or 8.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but the concept and the idea of what they're trying to convey, like I fuck with heavy.
You're giving a lot of credit. What you got on this, Keto?
I feel like that's like a 5 or a 6.
fair. That's fair.
I want more. Like,
Yeah.
either expand on what your comment is. Now, if he kept that and kept it running a little bit, right? I know it's just like a one-line poem, but like if he expanded on it, I'm trying to figure out what's the purpose of the poem.
Or even like a response from the other side. You know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
like something
Like, duh,
or
that would be
something
lit.
first,
Yeah. Just
something
like,
first,
man.
and then that second,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that being a response to something
Right.
works. But
Yeah.
as your random message at 3:00, it's like, oh, you thought you was going to hit somebody with the deep shit and just like that's how it feels.
But then you know, like maybe you erase your chat history because no, like I'm gonna let that go. But then it's like,
Yeah, you never know what pictures
and
are
then,
there, what weird,
and then
like,
and then like
what?
and then 2 a.m. like you feel like drunk and lonely. You start hearing Drake's Marvin's Room and you start thinking about your ex.
Yeah.
and then
Maybe that's the story.
You reopen.
I thought about that
He
too.
deleted it all, you know
Right.
what I'm saying?
And then you
he was
reopen-
like, he's about to text her, and like, he's like, oh man, I deleted everything.
And what if he felt like as soon as he said that he felt regret, like no, I shouldn't have said that.
Word.
Yeah, it could be that. It's like he thought that sounded real deep, and, then the next morning he's like,
So
I'm right there with that. You guys gave it a lot of credit. Like, I'm not even thinking 6. I'm gonna say like a 4.
poetically, it's
It's nothing really poetic. I mean, it's
Yeah.
alright. It's
But
kinda
as a
hack.
visual
it's a
poem,
little hack. Like
yeah.
it's a little like, oh, did you? I've heard that before, and
Yeah.
I've heard that said in so many different ways, maybe even better ways before. I appreciate him being like, hey, new mediums, we see you. Like, oh, I'm gonna do. But I feel like that's all he was doing. He was like, oh, I got this dope idea. I'm gonna like do this text message thing,
the
like
format,
you said, that I either saw or thought of.
It's such a
Either
cool
way.
idea that like like maybe we'll see like future poems that like because like that's so
That
dope.
could be a series. That could
that's
definitely
so
be a
dope.
series.
I would bite it. Yeah,
But
that was
we've
so
said
dope. I would bite it.
We've said it on the show before, like cultivate your art. You know what I'm saying? Do re-edits, do things like that. So like if we would apply that to doing just a poem, like this new visual medium as well needs to be held to that standard. So come on, bro. Like you're really that is not strong enough text to support the whole concept of this text message.
But here's the it's kind of like how like Lil B, as abstract as his music is, then you see like kids who grew up on Lil B and take his abstract weird music and then like they put their own polish on it and create something new. So like the Lil B song might be as like wonky as fuck, but then like the stuff that Ugly God puts out, the stuff that Lil Yachty puts out, it's like it's really fun to listen to. It's like this could be like the Lil B like proto-genesis of this format of visual poetry.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like trying to give respect to like ground.
Still hallmarky,
right?
That's hallmarky as fuck.
That's
fair.
Hallmarky.
Yeah,
that is
fair enough.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's
y'all watching Paint Click on YouTube, so y'all know what to do.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, rise, survive.
Thank y'all.
Love y'all.